Good morning everybody, welcome to the beautiful Brighton seafront. It's just before sunrise, and in today's video we're going to find out if these orange stickers on my drone actually work. Alright, let me give you a bit of context. Now, I use my drone as a tool. I use my drone for making YouTube videos. Most of my videos start with a wide drone shot to give you, the viewer, a bit of context. Where is Ben today? There's no better way of doing that than using a drone. I've also got a commercial license, so I use this for photographing buildings, making videos. I also do rooftop surveys. This will save you the cost of scaffolding and obviously risking one's life to go up onto a roof to inspect it. So I send the drone up. So this is a tool, but when you're using drones, there are a few things you need to consider. Interestingly, I have turned up at an extreme low tide, and the original hot pipe that's beside the Palace Pier to the west side of Palace Pier has revealed itself. I didn't think that this was still here, okay, but I photographed this about 10 years ago, got a really nice long exposure of this, and I thought it was quite a nice leading line to the pier. And there you go, there it is. The seagulls are just using it as a bench. So yeah, if you're visiting Brighton and you want to get the shot, low tide, it's yours. Okay, so without going too far into the drone rules, because that's a bit boring, there are a few things you just need to consider when you're flying a drone. And it's predominantly safety first and making sure I don't crash my drone. So when I'm out, I'm considering I've got to keep away from people first of all. My drone weighs nearly 1 kilogram, so I have to keep 50 meters away from uninvolved persons, which is why I come out so early. And generally I've just got the place to myself, so that's nice and easy. And you've got everything else to consider. You've got to keep away from buildings, cables, no fly zones of course. I can deal with all of those distractions and obstacles, but the one thing that makes me the most nervous is the seagulls. Now, Brighton seagulls are particularly massive, so they will protect their airspace. And some of you will quite rightly say, well, if you're flying a drone in a bird's airspace, then quite rightly they're going to get disturbed. Just take into account, I'm not flying near them, I'm just doing my thing, keeping my distance from them. And what seagulls tend to do is they do a particular call which gathers all the seagulls around, and they're saying, hey, there's something else flying in our territory, let's all gang up on it. And that's not going to end well. These blades are really sharp, and what the seagulls do is they kind of go just above the drone and they start to circle around the drone, and occasionally they swoop down for the drone. And if they don't do that very well, they could quite easily get their feet caught in this. So to protect both parties, I thought, let's see if there's a way that I can avoid this. So in theory, having a brightly coloured drone should deter the seagulls from coming at it. In theory, like most things in nature, anything that is brightly coloured might be poisonous, and therefore the seagull might think, that's dangerous, I'm going to keep my distance. Now earlier on this week I was doing a commercial shoot for Concord 2, which is just along the beach. I was flying this drone and the seagulls didn't take that approach. So I'm going to give it another go and see if I can get this to work. So that's the theory anyway. These stickers should deter the seagulls from even coming anywhere near it. Now I'll put a link to the stickers that I purchased. I think it's from Amazon. The texture of the Mavic 2, it's got some texture to it, so nothing really wants to stick to it. So you can see it's not doing a great job of actually adhering to the drone. I've only put a handful of the stickers on here. So I've got 3 batteries, so I've put them on there. And you can see actually, the stickers allow you to number your batteries if you've got more than one. And I've also put an orange sticker to the underside. The stickers are custom made for your drone, so they're not going to cover up the cameras or the sensors. So that's taken care of. You can obviously get different colours. I went for orange. It looks quite poisonous. The sun's up, and as you can hear and see, there are plenty of seagulls around this morning. So I'm going to photograph and video the Palace Pier like I normally would do. I'm not going near the seagulls because I don't want to crash my drone. I've never crashed my drone, and I don't want today's video to be me crashing my drone. Right, I have landed her safely. I've done 2 batteries, which is roughly just under an hour with the Mavic 2 Pro. And I have to say that was good. There are a lot more birds out today than I thought there were going to be. But today's problem was not actually the seagulls, it was the pigeons. See, my drone's got sensors around it and underneath it to stop it crashing into things, but it also lets you know if something comes into the space around the drone. The seagulls didn't set those sensors off once. However, the pigeons, they set it off about 5 times, which that's when your heart really starts to go, because if you think just one pigeon's not looking where it's going, your drone is going into the ocean, and that is not a good day. Did the stickers make a difference? I would say yes, because normally the seagulls, they did their usual thing today. They start to call, all of the other seagulls gather around, they start to circulate around your drone, and they don't tend to leave you alone until you go away. Today, however, they seemed to do that for about 30 seconds, lost interest, and then went away. Now, I don't know whether or not the seagulls are just chilling out this morning, but there are maybe 100 seagulls here, and if that one seagull was calling for the other seagulls and nobody did anything about it, I think it's because of these stickers. For the sake of 15 or 20 quid or whatever these stickers cost, I think it's worth having. Plus, if you've got more than one battery, you can number them and you can customize your drone. There's also the added benefit is if you lose your drone or your drone comes down and you've lost connection or something, it's much easier to find an orange drone than it is a grey drone. So in conclusion, if you've had the same concern as me that the birds or the seagulls are going to collide with your drone, then I'd say probably get the stickers. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.